What's it say?
Choose an opponent to make the next shot with his eyes closed. One shot only.
Alright, who's gonna do it blind?
Go, Oaks.
I'm not telling you this.
Okay. Who's doing it blind?
Lydia.
Okay.
No, wait, no, not.
All right, try again.
Alright, get out of the way.
Eyes closed. Go.
Zoomed in way too far. Yeah.
Gonna do our best. You're doing a great job. Whoa. Round and around we go.
Let me do this.
What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Lightning in the Pines. For this trip, it's going to be lightning in the palms again because we are now leaving Florida. We had a great vacation, went to Disney Springs. Our place had a pool and water park, all that good stuff. Story Lake, look into it, stay there if you can. And now we're reluctant to go home, but it's time to go home. We're going to stay in the same spot we stayed in on the way down in Charlotte. So we are 2 hours and, well, that's from our first stop. We got, I don't know, 9-10 hours or so of driving today. I charged up last night. I'm at 85%. Reset my EV history, so it says 268 miles till empty. You know, we got 2 hours and 33 minutes till our first charging stop. We're stopping in Jacksonville. They wanted me to stop at an Electrify America, but I switched it to stop at an Iona on University Boulevard or something like that. Just because I think based on the couple Ionas I've used on the way down, Iona's the way to go. Electrify Americas, I'll use them. Haven't been too many issues with them, but I don't need to stop at a Walmart in 2 hours. Maybe the next one or the one after that, but I don't need to stop at one right now. So we're gonna plug on, get moving, and we're gonna start video 2 of this trip, heading home from Florida to Maine. I got a little bird in the back yelling weather. So we're starting out today, and it is 65 degrees in Florida. They're calling for 3 to 6 inches of snow back home, I think either tonight or tomorrow. So that'll be sweet. Good thing is, hopefully, my cousin will plow my driveway for me while I'm gone. So I'll get home and won't have to worry about it. So we'll see. But all right, we're gonna take off, and we'll see you at the next charging stop.
I think you're nuts.
You call them Teslas?
You can call them Teslas. Teslas!
All right, so we decided to stop way earlier than we needed to because I promised the kids we would stop at a Buc-ee's because they never seen one. So we're at the Buc-ee's in Daytona, so we didn't really make it very far. We've been driving for 74 miles, just over an hour and 20 minutes. 64 degrees out. I'm getting 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour. Gotta love that warmer temperature. And we pulled into a Buc-ee's and we're charging at this, I don't even know if you can see it, but whatever, Mercedes-Benz charge point unit. Not plug and charge. I had to tap my card, not a big deal, but wasn't plug and charge, no big deal. There's a Tesla one over there, but I've done Tesla. I wanted to try a different one, so we're gonna sit at this one. Well, we're gonna charge this one. Currently pulling 135 kilowatts, but I'm at 65%, so I'm thinking that's probably why I'm not a big ramp up. But we're gonna run in there, check out Buc-ee's, and come back out, and this will actually change our charging plan altogether, but no big deal. I want to check out a Buc-ee's, so we're gonna see how this goes. Goodbye. We're all tired. I never met a beaver I didn't like. We ain't starting today.
We need to buy this.
right, pretty decent stop at Buc-ee's. I spent too much money inside of Buc-ee's. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hold on, I just got a weird message. Anyways, doesn't matter. So we were able to charge up to 90%. So that was unexpected. I didn't plan on being in there that long. So that's actually kind of good. So now we got 2 hours and 16 minutes till our next stop. We're going to stop in Brunswick, Georgia at an Iona station. And we'll go from there. So we're going to hit the road and stop in another 2 hours. But Buc-ee's in Daytona, great success.
Yes, great success.
How's that breakfast burrito?
Good.
Good. All right, let's roll. So change of plans. We're not gonna make it all the way to Brunswick. Nature called and that dude's gotta go to the bathroom. So here we are at the Iona in Jacksonville, which was kind of my original planned stop anyways. Thought we were gonna skip it because of Buc-ee's, but nature calls. The old bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast burrito got to him, I think. So we're gonna go hit up this Wawa. We're at an Iona station. I plugged in and I ramped way up to like 183 kilowatts for the first couple seconds, but we're only at 64%. For this drive, we did 79 miles, an hour and 21 minutes, but got 2 miles per kilowatt hour, 64%, 69 degrees. I'm gonna do a quick top off here and then hit the road again. So charge another Iona. I really like these Iona stations. They're real nice, quick and easy. They're beautiful looking stations. I like the retro look. So obviously I want to try to hit as many of those as possible. Plus they're cheap. So, but yeah, we're gonna charge up here for a couple minutes and then hit the road again. Might as well make it worthwhile and get up to like 80% or so and see how far we go so we can actually put down some miles this morning. Optimization or optimized is not the word of this trip. But hopefully we'll get better. All right, we're gonna charge. All right, so that was a successful charge. We were here for 12 minutes. We got us back up to 80%. So now our next stop, we only got 2 stops left for the day. Hey, that'll be 4 stops. We got to stop in Pooler, Georgia at Electrify America at a Walmart. I was going to change it, but at that point it'll be lunchtime. I think stopping at a Walmart's a good idea. I got to buy another SD card anyways because mine's pretty much full on the GoPro. So stop there at 12. We'll be at 17%. And then we'll have one more stop after that in Orangeburg. I don't know what Carolina that is. South Carolina, I think. Yeah. And that'll be at a Tesla station. That says 51 minutes, but we'll see. So we're going to hit the road again and hopefully not stop again until Pooler, Georgia. So off we go. All right. Goodbye, Florida. Thank you for visiting Florida. So we're coming up to... hurry back to the free state of Florida, the Sunshine State. All right, so we're crossing over the Florida-Georgia line. Still a terrible band, didn't change while I was down there. We are, because of all of our charging stops so far, we've only been 37 minutes from our last charging stop. 2.1 miles per kilowatt hour, 39.9 miles. It is currently 73 degrees, bud, so put GA.
GA, I did GU for the last one.
That's, no, FL was Florida, but it doesn't matter. GA, and it should be 73. 73.
My 7's looking horrible because I'm on the bump.
That's okay. Okay, so we are at 73 degrees. We just crossed over into Georgia. Let's see, what do we got? We got another 104 miles. hour and a half to go till our next charging stop in Poola, Georgia. I don't think I mentioned it the last time at that Iona station, but that only cost me 11 bucks. So pretty sweet. Yeah, we should arrive with 21%. So we're gonna keep on rolling through Georgia now. So enjoy. Or I'll enjoy. Somebody enjoy. I don't know. We'll cut that. All right, we are at our next charging stop. We finally were able to put down some miles. So we're at an EA at a Walmart in Poola, Georgia. There's all kinds of shit around here. There's a bunch of different chargers in the area too. But there's a nice pull through on. It's 150. There are a couple 350s over there, but just pulling into the 150 because it really don't matter. I plugged in and I'm pulling 121 kilowatts right now. That last stretch of the trip, we were able to finally go over 60 or 70 miles. We did 141.2 miles, 2 hours and 6 minutes, and we got 2 miles per kilowatt hour. So still pretty good efficiency numbers, traveling at 75 miles an hour, but that's because it's 76 degrees out, and I really have the climate on like 68, but like fan speed of 1, nothing crazy. So good, getting good numbers. But we're gonna put in a decent charge here. It says I just got to charge to 65%, but we'll probably end up charging higher than that because we're gonna run in, go to the bathroom, probably eat a sandwich or something, and then hit the road. Because it says my next stop is, hold on, it says my next charging stop is a Tesla supercharger in Orangeburg, South Carolina. But that's a 50-minute stop, it says. So I figure the longer we can be here, then the shorter we can be there. So we're gonna go into Walmart, but right now we're pulling 121 kilowatts still. I'm at 31%. So we're gonna pop on in, but decent little spot. There's a Home Depot, there's Tanger outlets, gas stations everywhere, all kinds of stuff in this little area. So good little spot to charge. Lots going on. Ooh, here comes some little ID bus. That thing's cute. Got stickers all over, little smiley face. I like them vans, but I probably wouldn't do that to it. But any hoozle. All right, we're gonna pop on in. All right, so that charging session is complete. We went way over what I needed to. Only needed to go to 65. We're at 78, but it was perfect timing. Ran into the store, got another SD card so I can run the GoPro, and we had some sandwiches. She got the giggles back there. So now our next stop is gonna be Tesla Supercharger. A Tesla supercharger in Orangeburg, South Carolina, about an hour and 48 minutes away, 119 miles. So now it's saying that we'll get there with 27%. So probably won't need to charge super long there either. And then that should be our last stop before we get to North Carolina, to Charlotte. Yep. So we're gonna push on. We were able to, let's see, 56 cents per kilowatt hour here. Max speed I got was 130. Again, it's only a 150. Added, and there was like 4, 5, 6 cars here too. So percent added, I added 50%, about 69 kilowatt hours added, and cost 38 bucks, and we were here for 33 minutes. So, but, all right, gonna unplug and hit the road again. What I'm noticing is Google Maps, once you set your plan, it doesn't really adjust with your battery percentage, okay? Because I figured it had me stopping in an hour and something, and gonna be at 26% when I got at my next charging spot. And I said, you know what, let me just cancel full navigation and then type in my final destination again and see what happens. So when I did that, now it bumped me to 2 hours and 15 minutes away. get me to a Tesla supercharger in Case, Georgia, South Carolina. Sorry, I'm pretty sure the one we stopped at on the way down, which then we went to Starbucks, and it was raining out. So I'm pretty sure it's going to bring us to that one, and now at 16% upon arrival. So I'm thinking, I would have figured that if I charged up to 80, which is more than it said, when I hit continue on Google Maps, it should have recalculated, but it didn't. So don't really like that, but something to keep in mind, that if you do charge further than you were initially scheduled to, just delete everything and fire it back up to see if you get a different route, because that's what we ended up getting. Now we got a different route, which is kind of even better. We can push a little bit further, get a little bit deeper in the pack, and then charge then instead of sooner when you really don't need to. So I kind of wish you would actually update live updates and recalculate, but it doesn't seem like it does that. I would imagine the native nav might, but we all know how great the native nav is. So, but we're not going to talk shit about it because it's actually helped me out on this trip. So anyways, we're going to push forward now. We got 2 hours and 15 minutes, 150 miles to put below us, and then we'll be in Case, South Carolina at a Tesla supercharger. So we will see you then. So this happened in Georgia too, driving along the highway. Some of these clear-cut areas, there's just smoke everywhere, like they're just burning it. Are you clear-cut areas around here, you just burn all the trees, or what's the deal with that? Anybody know? Put it down in the comments, let me know what the hell's going on with all this smoke and fires and shit. Alright, thanks.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Nah, I don't do that shit.
I put it in the comments. Yeah, she's gonna chip it.
In half a mile, take the interchange on the right.
Goodbye 95. I won't see you again until Massachusetts or New Hampshire. Or Massachusetts. I'll see it again in Massachusetts, which will be in a day from now, 2 days from now. 2 days from now. Now we're getting on to 26, I think, maybe. Yeah, 26 in South Carolina. We got 45 minutes until we get to our next charging station. We're doing pretty good efficiency wise. We're still pulling 2 miles per kilowatt hour, which is pretty good. Staying nice and consistent there, and 75 degrees. We'll check in at the next charging station.
You guys couldn't get either one of those to work?
No, it says they're out of water. Boy, it's gonna be tight.
What, bibs? Yeah, in a minute.
What are you doing now?
Moving again, dude.
Why?
Because all these are friggin' broke.
Broken?
Oh, and there's a Cybertruck. Oh boy.
Well, park. Go park.
How many is that?
28, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna go find a different charger.
Aww. Is there one close, though?
Yeah, gotta be.
I'm gonna have to buckle back up.
Yeah.
You're right in this guy's way.
Yeah, I got you.
So I literally have to buckle back up.
Oh, he's looking for you, I think. Oh, no, maybe not.
I think there's other ones somewhere else.
You might want to warn that other guy before he gets his Cybertruck parked.
And he's parked.
He's got an app and all that shit, it'll tell him.
The guy's just going to be able to do it. Out of service.
We got one 20 minutes away. Oh, no, that's the other way. That's the other direction.
You might have to just try and see if you can get one of these to work.
How about you do the ones that are working with the old tape?
We may have to just go over to that.
You don't think you can get it to work?
I don't know.
Or squeeze in between? Dude's got a pillow on his dashboard?
Yeah, I think he.
What about this one?
It's handicapped.
Yeah, but
It's handicapped.
yes, I
It's
know, but
fine.
that doesn't really.
Matter.
It's fine. We'll see if it works.
I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter. They say that when it comes to this shit, you just get whatever you can get.
Oh, this guy has some problems.
Problem is getting it to reach.
People are gonna say you're parked weird.
I got no choice but to park weird, bud. This ain't gonna reach.
I doubt it.
Oh, my head. Oh.
We're gonna find another spot. You know what? I think I can make that one work now that he's there, though.
Who's that?
Now that that Cybertruck is actually parked and charging, maybe I can. Oh boy, it's tight in there. It
In
is-
between?
Yeah,
You want to try?
that's tight. That ain't gonna fucking work.
And you can't fit on the other side in between those little ones?
I might be able to.
Oh my god, they got a little wiener dog.
So cute.
Ooh.
So cute. I love
Ew, dude.
dogs. What?
Come on.
Nothing. I just give you a look.
I don't give a shit.
I know.
What kind of dog is our dog? Tonka? Yeah. I don't remember.
It was a Bernese Mountain Dog. A Bernese Mountain Dog. German Shepherd. That one will work?
Shit, well, I gotta pull up a little bit more.
Put your camera on.
All right, we're running into a situation at a Tesla charger station in case 4 of the units are out of order. And this happens to be a happening joint because the only other charging area is like an EV Go down the road here, but it's out of order as well. So for us, we would have to go 20 minutes in the other direction, which ain't happening. So I was able to wiggle my way in here. I got another Ford Lightning that's in here, taking up 5 spots, but 4 of them don't work. So that's not his fault. And he was struggling with charging. I let him know that it's because those units were out of order. Because I looked at the Tesla app. He just uses plug-in charge, so he didn't notice it, but no big deal. So able to help him out with that. And now we're both charging, and we got some pissed off Tessie people, but sorry, that's just the way it is. We got a Cybertruck here charging, and then some guy backed into one, looked at me, parked the way I am, using the one that he was supposed to be able to use, and kind of just tapped on the side of his vehicle for a little bit with an angry look and changed spots. Sorry, dude, nothing I can do. So I'm gonna sit here and charge for a little bit. I don't need a whole lot to get to our destination, but I do want to at least get into like the 50 range. So I'm at 36% now. We're pulling 152 kilowatts. It is 79 degrees. Dirty looks galore in South Carolina from Lightning in the Pines, baby. State of Maine says hi, sorry, doing our best. So yeah, we're gonna just charge for a few minutes and get on our way to give these people their station back. All right, so we just finished our charging session over there at Tesla. Let's see, 34 cents because we got the app or the membership. I had a max speed of 175 kilowatt hours. We added 35%, added 47 kilowatt hours, 90 miles. Total cost was $15.90, and we were charging for about 20 minutes. That station was a bit hectic there. Like I said, 4 of the stations were down, and there was a lot of people trying to charge it. That's the first time I've ever run into feeling like, shit, I'm in the way, what's going on. I met a super nice Lightning owner. I never got his name. He drove a silver platinum. If you happen to see this, well, hey, it was nice meeting you. And keep rocking that Lightning. Him and I had a little conversation about how awesome these trucks really are, and that we don't even bother explaining to other people how great these trucks are and how EV road tripping really isn't that bad. We talked about, it's kind of what I was going to bring it up into one of my closeouts, but kind of talk about how it's hard to really explain to people that, yeah, I got to charge somewheres for 20-25 minutes, but I'm never waiting on the truck, right? It always seems like whenever we're done, it's like, oh crap, we got to go. We're done charging. Let's go. Let's roll. Or explaining how, it's perfect timing, that 20 minutes at half an hour at each spot. Does it add a little bit to road trips? Sure, but it's really like, it's perfect. You can't get a better road trip vehicle than this as far as the roominess and all that. And I've said it a bunch of times and I'll keep saying it. These trucks are just awesome for road trips. They really are. Stuff all your junk in the front, stuff all your junk in the front, kids, family in the back, and you're good to rock. Super comfortable. Blue Cruise has been amazing. But anyways, we finished charge at that Tesla station. There was some upset Tesla people, you could tell, but big deal. Get over it, like whatever. But we're done charging now. Now it's showing that we'll get to our hotel in North Carolina at 17% in an hour and 43 minutes. Kids ran into Starbucks to go to the bathroom real quick. That was across the street. But I'm done charging. I moved the truck to get it out of the way from everybody. I only charged to 59% because that's plenty. I've also noticed all day long it's been saying, Google Maps has been saying that it would get to my next charging stop at 16%, 18%. And every single time I'm pulling in with like 23 to 25, 26%. I don't really like that. I would like it to be a little more accurate because I really don't want to be stopping in the 25 to 30% range. I want to stop a little bit less. Now, maybe there's not chargers to get me less. I don't really know. But either way, I wish the predictions were a little bit better on that Google Maps. I think tomorrow I'm going to try going with just the native navigation. I'm going to let Ford's native nav take me to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to trust it, and I think it'll be fine. So we're going to trust that tomorrow, and we're going to see how the percentages stack up there, see if they're a little more accurate. So this is saying 17% is when I'll get to the hotel. Guaranteed, I'm probably, again, going to be in the mid-20s. So I'm going to run into the and go to the bathroom, maybe get a chocolate croissant. I did want to mention, oh, crap, she took it. No. Today is powered by Ghost Energy, specifically the sour strawberry lemonade. I ran out of Liquid Death. Sorry, Liquid Death. You also haven't sponsored me yet. You haven't seen this video or the last video yet. I get it. But you haven't sponsored me yet, so I'm open to drink whatever the hell I want. So today we tried the Ghost strawberry or sour pink lemonade. Wicked good. Tasty can of energy. I know they're not the best for you, but I hate coffee, so I can't just pop in and get a coffee. Gross. But whatever. I digress. So anyways, that's the end of this little clip here. I'm gonna run into Starbucks. I ain't getting a coffee. I had my Ghost Energy. Ghost, if you also want to sponsor me, I don't care. Or just you sponsor me. Either way, single, ready to mingle with sponsorship ideas, okay? I don't care. Anybody. I'll even have Starbucks sponsor me, and then I'll start drinking your shit. Not shit, I'll start drinking your coffee. So yeah, anyways, gotta run in, use the bathroom, maybe get a chocolate croissant, and then we're gonna hit the road again on our way to North Carolina. So let's roll. All right, Starbucks, you're up. It's this friggin', I didn't get this, my wife got it. Strawberry acai lemonade. I do say. Acai, yes, all right. Whatever. I could drink these for the rest of my life if you sponsor me, Starbucks. I didn't get a chocolate croissant. My wife got me a cake pop, so that'll be fun. All right, hitting the road. North Carolina, here we come. to cross over into North Carolina. There it is, North Carolina. We are at 77 degrees, 2 miles per kilowatt hour. We've been driving for an hour and 18 minutes. And I'm getting off the turnpike here because there's some traffic slowdown that I really don't want to be in. So let's see what we're doing here.
Take the exit on the right.
NC, and it's 77 degrees, bud.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
I just need to update the mileage and everything.
Just have a little Janet Jackson. We're waiting. Just make sure it's...
Oh.
Turn left.
And there goes the lovely sound of crayons falling on the floor.
There's all the crayons.
It's okay. You can pick them up.
Alright, so we are at 90 miles, an hour and 20 minutes, 2.1 miles per kilowatt hour now. And we've got 6.1 miles left till we're at the hotel. We should get there with 23%. So this is another situation where it said that I would get to the hotel with 16%. And I've been getting the same efficiency, 2.1 all day long. So you would think that it would have an idea. But it said 16%, and I'm going to pull in with about 24%. So that's fine for the hotel, but I really don't want to be pulling into charging stations at 24, 25%. That's not ideal. That is not optimized. Okay, now today we didn't optimize at all because of this morning and the 2 stops and all that stuff. But either way, I would like to pull in with a little bit less at charges. So we're gonna take a little detour. No clue what we're gonna roll through, but we're gonna keep the camera rolling just in case I need some type of proof. You never know. And we got my wife thinks I'm an idiot. We got 6 miles till we're at the hotel, so we're just gonna cruise till we get there. Fancy Italian pizza joints got electric delivery cars. How about that out here in North Carolina? Look at you go, Domino's.
Whoa!
All right, that's the first leg of our trip home. We made it to our hotel, the Courtyard Marriott in Charlotte, North Carolina. Same one we stayed at last time at the premium outlets. So we did 96.3 miles, an hour and 41 minutes, and we got 2.1 miles per kilowatt. So our most efficient stretch, which I'm actually kind of surprised because it got a little windy and we started to climb and have some elevation, but whatever, it is what it is. So we're parked here at this charger again. Probably plug in and have another $80 charge overnight, but after all this DC fast charging, what's another 80 bucks? Plus, I think it's good for the battery anyways, like we talked about the last time. So we're gonna plug into it, go check in, and then we're gonna go walk back to Shake Shack and get ourselves some dinner again because it was pretty good. And then we're gonna tuck on in and get going again in the morning. So I will see you. Shit, them on my balls. I will see you in the morning.